Seafarers play a vital role in the global economy. And because of this, they are hailed as one of the world's modern-day heroes. But as we all know, every hero has an origin story. Every year, thousands of young men and women who aspire to join the maritime profession send out their applications to the Philippine Merchant Marine Academy. After going through the stringent process of the entrance examination, psychiatric evaluation, and medical exams, the thousands of aspirants are usually trimmed down to only a few hundred. For this year, out of 6,426 applicants, only 389 eventually qualified to undergo the 1-month orientation and indoctrination period as probationary midshipmen. The first day begins early at the main gate, wherein the probees assemble in preparation for coming aboard. The look on their faces clearly show a mixture of emotions: nervousness, anxiety, and even excitement. As soon as they pass through the gate, however, the mood suddenly shifts, as if the previously calm waters only a few moments ago have started to become rough. The orientation period is designed to acclimate the bodies and minds of the probationary midshipmen, or probees, to the requirements of the daily routine. This is the period where they will be forced to let go of their relaxed and carefree antics and adapt to a regimented routine, centered on discipline and teamwork, all the while guided by the code of honor that cadets shall not lie, cheat, steal, nor tolerate among them those who do.
I hear, I understand, and I will comply to the best of my ability, sir!
As the only state-sponsored and government-operated maritime school in the country, PMMA is mandated by law to produce highly trained merchant marine officers capable of meeting the needs of an ever-expanding foreign and coastwise trade, and competent to serve as naval officers in time of war or national emergency. Owing to this, military training is mandatory for PMMA cadets, and therefore, they are required to meet all of the requirements of a prospective member of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. The highlight of the first day is the reception, wherein the probees step foot on the parade ground for the very first time to meet their upperclassmen and officially begin their training. The first order of the day is an initial physical fitness test composed of very simple exercises. The difficulty of this initial PFT is actually nowhere near to what the cadets will be required to perform on a daily basis when the regular school days come. So those who fail to complete this initial exercise will be disqualified and no longer allowed to continue with the training. The physical exertion, combined with the simulated chaos and pressure on the ground, is designed to identify those who are not suited for a regimented and physically demanding lifestyle. It is also a means to determine if an aspiring cadet has the ideal quality of remaining stable under pressure and would not surrender at the first sign of discomfort. This lifestyle is obviously not for everyone, and those who are not fully committed to undergo a drastic transformation from being a carefree child into a responsible officer will not last very long, end up for the quick way out. This is done by ringing the bell, which signifies that one has realized that this lifestyle is not something he or she wishes to be in and has decided to call it quits. The reception lasts for only about half an hour, but in this short span of time, it is expected that a handful will not move on to the next phase of training, either by resignation or disqualification. After the reception, the probees will move on to the barracks and be instructed on the basics of how to carry themselves as cadets. More specifically, how to behave themselves and move as plebes, the lowest ranking among the Corps of Midshipmen. As plebes, they are required to exaggerate their posture, speak at the top of their voice,
And I will comply with the best of my ability, sir!
sport the shortest hairstyle, eat square meals, and always move on the double. They will learn the value of responsibility and hard work, because everything is a privilege. And as the lowest ranking cadets, they have none at the moment and will have to earn every bit of privilege they can, because nothing of real value will ever be given for free. By 1700 hours of the first day, a total of 53 probees have resigned. That number is expected to increase over the course of the month-long orientation period. Those who will successfully complete the training will take their oath as fourth-class cadets and be officially part of the Corps of Midshipmen. The maritime profession is one of the toughest industries, wherein only those who are physically, intellectually, and emotionally fit can thrive in. The PMMA has always taken pride in producing well-rounded and highly capable officers through academic excellence and outstanding leadership and discipline training. Its graduates have always been expected to be at the forefront and paved the way for Filipino seafarers as leaders in the Philippine maritime industry. And this is how their story begins.
Hindi ako susuko